What's up, fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks. Bring it to you on a Saturday. How the heck is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I am a solar-powered individual, which is why I have a greenhouse so I can hang out in it and do 10-minute projects. Just going to confirm that the children are at bay. The children are at bay. The wife is picking up some much overdue groceries, but she's been busy and sick. And so I'm bringing it to you on a Saturday because that's how I'm trying to roll. So it's all about the 10-minute projects. I was out here in the greenhouse. I do have a red sword that I want to show you that I got from the European specialist in a second. But I was talking to my dude out here the other day, and the greenhouse, the initial construction, just so you all know, like I got like the biggest boxes in my life. And I was like, I'll put the greenhouse together in, over a weekend or whatever. And it took like 4 months, okay? On and off, starting. Me and my dude Steve did it. So, but everything inside of it is like that awesome, and this is what's fun about fish tanks, is that awesome 10 to 15 minute project. Like, you do your water change, 15, 20 minutes. You got your whatever you're messing with. Like, it's like it's not an hour, but it's like something little that you do. And this greenhouse is basically the epitome of the 10-minute project. I've got like so many things that I've done in here that are 10-minute projects, and I want to show you all one of them today. I am running out of space, which is not a bad thing, but it's something to consider. And so I'm working to get more space. Business is good, and but I don't really want to. I was looking at property, but I don't really want to buy property. But so I'm expanding eventually and trying to more optimize the space that I already have in here. So I want to show you one of my 10-minute projects to get more space out of this. Check it out. I'm out of coffee. So this down here is a 40 breeder, and then this is 220 highs right here and right here. And then what I just did, and I had to make sure the children were at bay for this, was I drilled this, and I absolutely will 100% admit I never had the balls to drill tanks for a long time. And how I drill tanks, by the way, is with this. I'll cut out a template, and I'll use the template, and I'll clamp this on here, and then I'll use my bit. I don't have my clamps handy, but get some big clamps, get your hole set, and drill it like that. So I just did that, and it was like, a 10-minute thing or whatever. But what it enables me to do is run water from in there down to here, in here, do big water change. I'm going to talk about what's going on in here, but from a mechanical standpoint, run water into here, into here, into here, and then overflow into here. Now, from my Zen perspective, I do not like the look of this one going down. I wish these were both going straight down. I might plumb that one into that one. I don't know, but whatever. It's functional. So this goes in there. That's all good. I movable by this over. What am I doing over here is the fun part. I'm actually, man, I'm out of breath. I haven't ran in a while. I'm actually reviving the Gigantea. Now, this is actually what happens with this plant, and it's sad, and it's part of the reason you don't see it in the hobby that much. This is the Anubis Gigantea I have on my site. Now, what happens is this plant comes from Africa, probably grown above water, and then it gets into, my condition, and it just naturally is going to do this. Now, all plants, almost all plants go through like a transition stage, so this is no different. Problem is, it's Anubis, it's not as fast of a grower. So, I'm trying to speed that up. So what I did is I moved these over here. This is I think it's a 150 watt metal halide right there. So, I absolutely love these too. Ventilated, does not put off hard, like you can touch it, like I'm sitting here with my hand on it, doesn't put off a lot of heat, like it's warm, but it's not like burning me, and I love those. Anyway, I got the halide over this, and what I'm trying to do is kind of see what I can do to punch this Gigantea. Now look, I put a note, I'm pure buying it with but it comes in, I sell the good stuff. This is whatever, I'd include a couple stems or whatever, because it's still a really wicked plant, as you can see. So that's the 10-minute project that I have going on there. And then in here, the Amanos, these are all sold, like straight up, these are all gone. Those went out on free Amano Shrimp Friday. But they're absolutely loving it. And how I keep these is I do a ton of hornwort, and I swear to God, the health of my shrimp is correlated to how much hornwort I have in there. So I've got a ton of hornwort in there, and they cling to it, eat it. And then there's the Bosemani in here. But, I almost said it's Sunday, it's Saturday. I got to give some credit to this girl. I can't edit this because it's live, but or I'm not gonna anyway. But there's a European company called Aquanova, and it's ran by this lady named Esther Mouse. And if you've never heard of them, you should. She's super, like the sweetest lady ever. Her father started Aquanova, and they're out of the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands, and not Germany, but it sounds like it. And they are, sorry Esther for messing up where you're from, but anyway, they have fantastic plants, and this is one of them. And I intentionally did not take the sticker off of this plant because I didn't want to remember what it was. I got it at the end of a trade show, and it is the fattest Econodorus, also known as a sword, I've seen. I'm assuming it's their own variety in-house because you can do this with swords, with, like, you know, just mess crossing with them. Like Indian red sword, I probably don't think is found in nature, so I just want to show you guys this. I don't know how the audio is going to go, but the video. Here we go. Look at this sword, folks. And I got to bring the shade over it so you guys can really see it. Look at the red in that. Is that not sick, or is that not sick? Look at that plant. Full red veins, growing in sun. Like, is that awesome, or is that awesome? So, I'm totally pumped about this plant. Like I said, I intentionally left the sticker on there, and I was barely able to read it. Econodorus rennie by our friends at Aquanova. So, very cool. Like, left it on there. Glad I did. And that is really awesome. You'll notice that versus this right here. I'll bring in another one. Compared to like an Indian red sword that I have, has a bigger vein. So that plant right there does not have the big vein that like this one does here. You guys can see the veins on that. Like for a comparison. Like, see the difference in the veins? So this one has, which is fine. I mean, it's still a nice sword, but it has the big greenish veins coming through it like that. But that's pure red right there. Look at that. That's all red veins. That's the good stuff, man. So, awesome Aquanova. So that's what I'm doing out in the greenhouse. I'm screwing around, having a good old time. Moving some duckweed, planting some plants, playing. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, that's what's up. Kids are still occupied. I guess I could do some Q&A for you all. Would that work? Little Q&A at the end of a live video. Oh, the other project I'm doing, I'm gluing this. I'm gluing this all together to go over here because it's leaking. What's that sound? Oh. Kids still good? Yeah. This was leaking a little bit and it's screwing up my feng shui. So, got to work on that. Show you that. How about the snails? Oh, son, who got the ivory snails? And then, yeah. So this is the full sun. I should do lives more early in the morning so you guys can see this early like this. Because it's really special because I get that sun early in the morning. Rising to my feet. Oh, Angelfish showing up. What's up, dude? You rat in an eye bastard. How are you? What's going on? So I put him in there because I got these tiny little bugs in here and I want him to eat them and I also want him to get healthy because he looks terrible. He was in my wife's tank at her work and he had a rough day. On walls though. I don't know what she's saying. Alright, so yeah, folks, time for Q&A though. Hang on one sec. Trying to switch this around with wet hands. It's not easy to do. There we go. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, show live chat messages. I got 2 minutes. Let's roll. Why is it not showing? Hello? Give me 1 second here. iPhone. It's not showing the chat. Huh? I'm doing something wrong here? Show chat. Here we go. I'm trying, folks. I really am. It's saying show chat. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm trying. I'm doing the up thing. I'm doing what it's asking me to do. I messed up my screen. Hang on. Why is it not doing this? I want to talk to you guys. I really do. For real. This is real. This is the Dusty No Q&A show. Brought to you by a guy who can't use his phone. Show chat. Press that button. Where's the chat? Oh well, I don't know. Could somebody type? Is somebody typing, please? No? It's killing me. I really want to speak to you guys. I'm really feeling lonely. I really need you right now. Oh well. What the hell? Come on, YouTube. It's not doing it. I'm trying. I'm hitting the not like on the not allowing me to do the live chat. So I apologize, folks. I can't get it figured out. But it's been good talking to myself. So tank on, everybody. I'm out. Come on, let me in, live chat. Nah, no. Oh well. Forgive me. I'll talk to you next time. I'm doing Q&A Tuesdays at noon. Tank on, everybody. Have a fabulous Saturday. Get out in the sunshine. Get some vitamin D on your skin. Later. Well, no, I'll stop streaming if you let me do the freaking chat, you piece of shit. Yeah, well.